Hi everyone and welcome to yet another hobby vlog here on the YouTube channel Speedfilming Fellowship. My name's Andreas, Norwegian Viking, and of course, yeah, repeating myself, this is my hobby vlog. So this week I will have done some putting together and prepping some miniatures, and then I leave for Bergen, and a lot of cool things are happening here. One of the things happening in Bergen is, of course, my girlfriend lives here, so we will spend some quality time together. So I'm bringing along some miniatures, and I do have some expectations of how many and how much I will get done, but maybe not everything will go as fast as I've planned because life and reasons. So yeah, let's see this week's progress. All right, gang. So ready for another hobby vlog. It's currently Saturday, and vacation is great. I'm having a good time, but being this close to mountains, this close to my girlfriend for a prolonged time, just bite into my painting time quite a bit. Although my girlfriend has been at work today until 10, so I've been making dinner, and I've had a long walk with a very nice dog that lives here, and yeah, so I've been doing basically everything else but paint. But I have done something on my fell logs. So the fell logs are in the process of being done with skin, or the matted, not the matted fur, but the base fur bits. So they lack basically the final highlighting touch on the glaze on the base bits, and some detailing on the legs. But otherwise, these three with with hunter orcs on top are done. So are these six, but these remaining 12 needs to be get this one layer on for them to be at the same level. So to be honest, not loads of painting time. I will have quite a few hours tomorrow actually. We'll have to do some cleaning up after myself. This is of course the house of my girlfriend's mother, and her boyfriend. So we are basically dog sitting for a week and a half up here, but it is great fun. It is a very nice dog, and it's dark outside now, but there are literally like mountains just beside, on the far side of those houses. The light you can see, I don't know if you can see the light, it just ends. That's where the mountain is. So it's not far to go to the wilderness basically, and that means long walks with the dog, loads of Pokemon Go hunting as well on those walks. I've hatched a lot of eggs, and I'm having a blast, really. But I do want to get some painting done as well, so it's a kind of an inward struggle, basically, because I do still want to complete all of these models and the characters I have waiting at home, plus the 6 extra fell wargs for December the 3rd. And again, the reason for this is that on December the 3rd, I will pick up my There and Back Again book. I will do an immediate review of the book, and all the profiles in it and all the scenarios in it. We'll review all the scenarios for the grand campaign. We'll review what models need to be painted, and those models will be needed, well, for the first few scenarios, first 6 or something. will be needed to be painted by early February. Like really early February, because the last scenario is released on the 10th or the 17th. I can never remember, but it will be a struggle. Hopefully there won't be that much for me to paint. I do know I will have to paint up 6 Mirkwood spiders, and possibly paint up more Mirkwood spiders, or just use spiders and replace bases. So I do have like, if I do the broodlings, I'm lacking 2 spiders in addition to the 6 Mirkwood spiders I have to paint. But that's basically it. Okay, so what? And I'm dying to get my hands on the Iron Hills dwarves. Well, I got my hands on them, and now I need to paint them. And that's probably also have to be done by like April or something. Smaug has to be painted as well. So there's a ton of stuff that needs to be painted. Lake Town. I don't know anyone in Oslo area doing Lake Town, so we'll have to do some Lake Town as well. Hoopwile is doing Lake Town. I really hope he does. Otherwise, I'll have to do it. So yeah, interesting stuff. Interesting indeed. Okay, so hobbying. This is basically my hobbying at the moment, but I have done some purchases, as always. So this is my briefcase, and as you can see, it's filled up with boxes. So sadly, no Lord of the Rings stuff, but I did go on kind of a shopping spree. So today, Saturday, Blood Bowl was released. Don't know what edition it's on, probably like 5th or 6th edition. And immediately purchased that for pre-order at Games Workshop. Getting myself the core box, Death Zone Season 1 expansion, Skim by Scramblers, and luckily I got my hands on the dice as well, the Skim Blight Scramblers dice. So that was part 1 of the shopping spree. I did, in addition, do a purchase or place an order with the bolt action guys. So got my hands on a Tiger, some Panzer IV, and the new German source book, as well as a dice bag. So that's probably waiting for me when I go home to Oslo on Tuesday. Yeah. But what you can see here is loads of 40k and 30k. So, oh, look at that, Damien. Chocolate for you. No, that's for me, actually. Sorry. So, first thing in the box is Tarox Prime, or a Tarox. And this is for a very ongoing project I have. I haven't even assembled a single miniature of that project. But it's basically me doing Mad Max. So, ages ago, I backed the Kickstarter for... what's it called? What's the company called? They do like all-female Sisters of Battle, all-female Imperial Guard, stuff like that. Something on R, I think. What's it called? Just give me a moment. I can probably find it. Down my Kickstarter app on here somewhere. No. Raging Heroes, that's it. Raging Heroes, didn't have to check. Came back to me. Sorry. So Raging Heroes did a Kickstarter long time ago, and I purchased some female like Penal Legion God's Woman, I believe, and these will basically be my troops. So for the vehicles, I'm doing a heavy conversion of this kit. I've bought Victoria Miniatures wheels for it. 6 wheels, 2 in front, well, one in front on each side and 2 in the back, I believe it is. And I'm going to do some heavy converting, as well as I want to buy the new Gene Still Occult vehicle, using that for one of the vehicles. I want to buy myself a big rig model kit from like Tamiya or something, AFX or something that produces that kind of thing in the same scale as 40k, so I can make basically Furiosa's big rig. But in here you have the Tarox, and you also have the Corvus Black Star for my Death Watch, which will be like a pet peeve project. I'll be painting like 1 miniature here and 1 miniature there. So that's the first box. Next box is of course the Corvus Black Star, but inside there isn't a single there isn't like the Corvus Black Star miniature inside. There is something else entirely. So picking inside the box, we have some X-Wing, we have some dice from other stuff. Yeah, there's basically just loads of stuff in here from different systems. So I bought myself some X-Wing to complete basically what I've neglected to purchase over the last couple of months for that game. Okay, so Burning of Prospero. So this is of course the new 30k box with loads of cool goodies inside. There's the not Beyond the Fell-Handed, but another Space Wolf hero, and you of course have Araman, the sorcerer, and inside also like 5 Custodes, 5 Sisters of Silence, and 30 Space Marines. So I've been doing Imperial Fist since I was 8 years old, something ridiculous, above 20 years now, and I've always wanted to do a 30k army of them. So I've already bought myself Betrayal Calth and Burning of Prospero earlier, but I wanted to buy a new one of each, so I can get double the Dreadnoughts, double the troops, double the Custodes, double the Silence, double Terminators. So I have loads of stuff to do. So inside here is basically tons of Custodes and 30k, but there's also some Bloodbound. So I realized that I was missing from my Bloodbound army. Sorry for this. Sorry about that. So I was missing like 3 Juggernaut Riders, and I was basically missing the exact contents of the expansion box for Bloodbound, with the exception of the character that's in the expansion box. So I bought myself that one as well. So I do now have tons of new miniatures to paint, and basically just completing purchases I need for various armies. So yeah, that is basically it. Just done loads of purchasing and worry about the painting later, as always. Don't worry about the clothes. That's just me packing for tomorrow, because we are not going to be in the house after tomorrow afternoon. So the girlfriend is coming back in half an hour after work, so I'll put the pizza in the oven, get that ready for her, and yeah, so I'll probably update you during the Monday or the Sunday. That's the lovely pizza, and I will publish this on Monday as always. So see you then, guys. Alright, everyone, so I am back, and it's currently Saturday. It's been a while since I've filmed now, and I didn't upload the video when I promised I would last week. But I have been swamped in a flurry of hobby activity these last few days. Sadly, not much has happened. I've redecorated my living room and done something else, and started working again after a long vacation. But on a hobby activity, I've done well. I've not done a lot of painting, but I've done lots of something else. So let me just show you. The wargs are at the same level as you saw them last, sadly. That is because I'm waiting for 6 more wargs, fell wargs on foot, well, non-mounted, to complete the force, and I want to bring them up to the same level as the other wargs before I paint them all finished. I also want to complete the building of the character and specialist models before I do that, so I can paint every single warg at the same time. Saves me a little bit of work. So I have 6 wargs here, and I'm waiting for 6 more. Alright, okay. So that's the Lord of the Rings stuff out of the way. That's currently how far I've come to that. I've also put some snow on some bases while I was watching a movie. But I have done some hobbying for bolt action. So some of you might have known that I've started up bolt action. I've started up the German forces, Panzergrenadiers, and I've been waiting for the new second edition German book before I finalise my my weapon options and stuff like that. So I've finally got the book, and previously I just removed some mold lines from these infantry models, and I've done the metal ones, remove them normal peg and put them on bases, stuff like that. I've also got myself 2 new babies. So I have a Panzer IV with Schürzen, and I also have a Tiger, this mean machine. So it looks absolutely ferocious. It's huge. So that will go nice with my 3 Hanamags and Puma. With the book, I also received this wonderful limited edition miniature, which is a wounded German winter soldier being dragged by his comrade in arms. So, a cool little pre-order prize there for me. And I've now made some army options for myself, so I'm ready to put the weapons on the and heads on the plastics. Also got myself a box of veterans that I will at some point paint and put together. So the bolt action army is taking form. The reason for that is will come evident on the 1st of January. Exciting news. So you heard it here first. I will not tell you exactly what it is yet, but it will be quite exciting news, I think. Especially for you international viewers. Alright, so there is more flurry of activity, and that is Blood Bowl. Alright, so I got Blood Bowl, and I picked them up. And I've just removed everything from the sprues. You can see some of the bits here. This is the human and the orc teams. So far I'm really liking the orc models, and some of the humans models I like. Not everyone is as awesome as some of the others, but I have a complete metal human team, so it's fine. I can do the metal ones if I don't like these ones. But also what I really like, and my favorite army for fantasy, is of course Skaven. So I got myself the Skaven box, Skaven Bat Scramblers. Even got the dice, which are hard to get. They were sold out in about half an hour. So I've removed all the mold lines and I've glued these together and made them ready to paint. And I'm going through the orcs now, gluing them. Wonderful models, really characterful models. So much character in these models, it's not even funny. And I've even put some sand on one of them now, because I want to just do some paints on one of them. So while I'm waiting for the glue to dry, I've removed some more mold lines, probably going through the entire box before I'm done. And yeah, so I think I will do a final update later on today, or tomorrow. I'll do an update tomorrow. I'll update you on how far I've done. So what I want to do is I want to put together all the Blood Bowl teams, just remove all the mold lines, get them ready. I want to finish assembling the metal Hunt Rocks. And I want to put the weapon options on these guys, as well as assembling the metal models for those. So, sorry, I had a bit of a sneeze there. So, loads of stuff for me to do, and I like it. I want to spend a couple of easy days, just time in front of my computer, watching series and doing some hobby work for once. I also have to continue redecorating my living room and maybe have a few walks outside, but yeah, the weekend is for relaxing. So one final update tomorrow, and I'll upload this on Monday, I promise. Bye for now. Alright everyone, so it is now Sunday, and I have done something, but not all of the things I wanted to do. But I had so much fun painting one model from the new Blood Bowl kit. It's so much fun to paint. So please welcome my Black Orc blocker. Let's see if we can zoom in on him. Yeah. So this is the number 5 model from my Orc Blood Bowl team, the new Orc Giants. As you can see, I went for a yellow armor with some sponsorship symbols on his boots. Of course, he has red boots because red ones go faster. There's blood splatter everywhere. He has kill markings or injury markings. Number 5 everywhere. And Coca-Cola is the proud sponsor of his left arm. So he was so much fun to paint. I have to tell you, the model is so clear, so dynamic. Really represents Blood Bowl at its finest. So I wanted to do him justice. So that means I've 11 models to go from the start set to paint. I also want to paint some test models for the Skaven and the human warband as well. I'm thinking of doing some purplish armor on the humans, purple and white, I think. And Skaven, I don't know. Maybe some reds, deep reds or something. I'm not too fussed, but I don't know exactly what to do with it. So I'm going to go to the basement and find the rest of my old Blood Bowl models and see if there's anything I could do with that as well in the future. So lots on my plate at the moment to paint, and not a lot of time to do it, but of course I'll update you every Monday. I hope I will strive to continue doing that now. Been on vacation, so it has been kind of rough to keep up with the Mondays. But yeah, thanks for watching my hobby vlog. Please comment, like, share and subscribe, and support your Hobbit hobby.